What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to Ziggy Plays. Got a pretty dope gameplay here. You might be asking why there's 4 people if I titled this a duo squads. 2 teammates really didn't do much through this entire game, so they left pretty much halfway through, but it was only a duo squads for like the most important part of this game. You're going to hear some background noise. Obviously, you hear FaZe Jazz. You know who he is. I didn't expect to get this gameplay, but I didn't want it to go to a waste. So, might be tough hearing the 2 different audios, but we'll just make with what we can do. So I wanted to speak on why there's no face cam or overlays like I usually do if you watch my previous videos. And if you notice in the previous videos, I had some audio issues. So a good buddy of mine helped me for hours trying to figure out what is going on when I record or stream through my Elgato, and it comes down to something pretty simple. We thought it was just because I didn't have an auxiliary cord hooked up from my Elgato into the computer, but it turns out that didn't fix it, but it's still a necessity to have. So we tried to brainstorm what else could happen, and it turns out that there's too many frequency audios because I do use a laptop instead of a PC, so a lot of the USB hookups are pretty close together. So the only way to fix that right now is to plug it into my controller. Well, the other issue for that is my headset plugged into my controller, so I have to get a new headset that has a USB hookup into the PlayStation instead of my controller. So I should be getting it pretty soon, but that is the reason why it is like that. So I almost left the lobby, as you can see. Pretty far through. I stayed in, but this guy right here is the duo, is the other guy that is the actual guy that stayed in the lobby. So he's a pretty decent player for having a random fill, and if any of you play Royale, you know that random fills, if you're doing a random fill, they're usually very tough to play with. For one, it's hard to communicate, and 2, they usually don't play as a team. So I was quite surprised. I don't ever use warrior, just because I'm really grinding mage and hunter and some assassin, but mostly mage for the most part. So if I'm not playing with my duo Luck, if you're watching this, shout out to you. If I'm not playing with Luck, I'm pretty much using characters I don't usually use, which is not mage, to help level them up. So right here I'm trying to get used to warrior. In my opinion, it's the most powerful character in the game, but it is also one of the hardest characters to use because unlike the other characters, you kind of have to predict your shots. You kind of have to aim ahead of the character, so it's a little bit tougher to actually do damage with them. But when you get used to them, I tell you what, warrior is like the hardest character to counteract, and if you are good with warrior, you're going to find a lot of success in this game. And warrior actually is a lot of fun to use. A lot of people kind of hate it when they're first starting out, and believe me, it is a struggle, and it can really make you rage, let me tell you. But it's highly worth it if you can just grind it out and get used to it. As you see, I don't have a skin in this video, so as you can tell, I don't use it much, but in some videos that come, I do now have a skin for it. So like I said, I'll be getting my overlays and everything back soon. I did pick up a side job online through the gaming community, so I have a little bit of extra income again, so I will be getting the mic very soon, and I will also soon be having a full gaming setup. My wife is a gem. She decided that for my birthday in August, she's going to surprise me with a full setup. So there's going to be a video that it's not going to be posted on this channel or my ASMR channel. It's going to be posted on the Ignition channel. So come to August, that's where the vlog / reacting to my video game setup is going to be. But I'm very excited for that. But in this game, I've been playing a lot of Realm lately. Ever since I re-downloaded it, I haven't played a single game. I hopped on the COD the other night, but let's just say I played like half a game and come right back to Realm. I've recently started playing Fortnite again, so I will be bringing back those videos. I had to take a break from it. This is an older video, so let me just say I've got 4 other gameplays to get edited and posted, and then I also have a stream that I streamed a little bit ago, a couple days ago. So I have 7.5 hours of footage to go through on there, and I believe that there's like 3 to 4 gameplays in there that I want to post as well. So we've got about 10 Realm videos coming your guys' way. I don't go to work until the 13th, so I'm going to be trying to grind these out as best I can on top of managing my content community. So we'll see how quick I can get these out. I'm doing my best, but I'm on maternity leave, as some of you may not know, that I did have a newborn daughter born. So of course, helping out my wife comes first, but I'm doing the best I can to get these out when I can. I've been putting long, late hours into my days just to try to get stuff going and be productive, so bear with me. Definitely appreciate you guys stopping by. Definitely check out all the links down below so you can stay tuned, and if you want to interact with me, there's my social medias. That's how you interact with me. So back to the gameplay. This is actually a very fun game to play. I got downed a couple times. You will see soon. Right here, I'm about to forge my warrior weapon. Yep. And you will see what I mean by I am trash at warrior. And it's a little tough to learn, and you will see very, very, very soon. But it's all a process. We all have to start somewhere, and there's no worries about it. If you do not know, we do have a Realm Royale tournament coming this Friday. I'll put the link down below of how to sign up. There's a duos kill race. It's hosted by my content team, Team Ignition CC, and the team that I'm a general manager in, which most of you, if you're from my ASMR channel, you've definitely heard of Arctic. We are dual hosting a Realm Royale tournament. Luck, the CEO of Arctic, has recently fell in love with the game as well, and there's not really a competitive scene out there for Realm. Other than I heard from somebody in a stream. They're called FFA League, I believe, and they have 2 leagues, a competitor league and then a pro league. So they're more of a professionally based for Realm. So Luck and I decided that we really want to pull together another scene. So we went ahead and organized this tournament together, and it's going to be free to enter. So grab the link down below so you can enter. And it's a first place $75 prize pool. So definitely check that out. It's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be casted and streamed on Arctic's Twitch. So I'll have that down in the description as well. Very exciting. I think right now we have, I want to say, like, I haven't checked in like a day or 2, but last time I checked, we had like 15 teams and 5 pending teams. We recently changed the rules to where if you are a solo and you can't find a duo, if you want to still compete, come out and have fun, you can sign up as a solo. If you don't know how a duo's kill race works, you will go into a squad game with the other opponent that you're playing, and it's a best of 3. Whoever gets the most kills wins and moves on. It's going to be a 1-match elimination. If we do anything further, then this tournament's probably going to last 3 hours if we didn't do a 1-match elimination. So we're just doing 1-match elimination. It's going to be a lot of fun. If you don't want to compete but you still want to come by and see the talent, with so many different talents levels that have entered, then definitely come out 7 p.m. Eastern time on Studio Arctic's Twitch, and that is official Studios Arctic. So definitely come on by. Luck and I are the ones that are casting it, so we're very looking forward to it. Pretty good turnout for our first tournament. We didn't know how it was going to go, so we're probably going to host another one. So definitely come on by. It's going to be a lot of fun. So with this gameplay, so right now, I think pretty shortly this third guy leaves, and it's just me and the duo. It's a pretty crazy ending. And I would have to say Realm has one of the most unique endings. Every Battle Royale has their own unique way of ending. But I would say the gameplay of how you have to play the endings in Realm is not really tougher because each game has its own difficulties, but I would say it's definitely very, very challenging in different ways. It's like Fortnite, if you know how to build, you can build and protect yourself. In Realm, you really have to know your character's abilities and how to use them. So in this game, as I said, I don't play warrior very much, so I was kind of surprised how my movement was kind of cracked, I'm not gonna lie. Probably couldn't do it over again, but it'll take a long time to get used to it. But the ending circles are in Guntown, and I will spoil that the final circle is going to be inside the forge, because I'm going to spoil that because I want to talk about that a little bit. If you're not familiar with Guntown's forge, it is like, it's three stories high with kind of like a underground passage basement type thing. And usually in squads, you've got like 10, 15 people in the last circle, so it's usually insanely hectic. So we'll just wait and see how this how you guys see this ending. I don't want to spoil too much, but it was definitely action-packed, especially since I'm not used to warrior and I cannot use warrior's axe, so that's why I kept the slug rifle, because that's one of the best guns that I can use in the game. So I wanted to try to even out my skill base as I'm learning how to play warrior in this video. So here it's going to start getting hectic right now, actually. Everybody's moving into this town. Buildings everywhere. It just sounds like a complete war zone. Legendary's fighting, so I just go in for it. I was like, you know what, I'm just trying to level up, trying to get as many kills as possible, so let's just get right into the action. So that's that underground area I was talking about. Luckily, these turrets come in clutch, so I'm able to hit a couple decently easy throws here, but as you can see right there, you have to lead your shot a little bit. That's the tough part about warrior, is leading your shot. People everywhere. Luckily, I had plenty of shields and health to help get me through a lot of these altercations, but sometimes you need a lot more than just that. So I'm trying to lay low just a little bit, get some easy, cheap shots in, and loot some stuff up. If you don't know, every player can open up each chest. So like right there, with any other character, I would hit both those shots. Guy hits an insanely nice sniper shot right there. If you can use a sniper in this game, it's insanely hard to counteract them, because a purple sniper can almost one-shot you, and a gold sniper pretty much puts you down to the most minimal health possible. So it's kind of scary coming across somebody with a sniper, especially if they're an assassin, because they have the extra damage dealt if you are an assassin. So I'm trying to disenchant as much stuff as possible just to make sure nobody just picks up better loot. But turrets are insanely good. If you don't use turrets, I highly recommend them. They do a lot of damage and they can get you out of a lot of situations. I can't tell you how many games Luck and I have won in duos just because either one of us or both of us had the turret ability. They can get you out of a lot of stuff. Chickens for me with the axe, see I fall there. Chickens with the axe when I'm playing warrior is probably the most difficult thing for me to deal with, because chickens are so fast and they move just like not delicate but just insanely unpredictable. So the axe is pretty hard for me. My sensitivity in this I believe is like 6.6. Now that I'm grinding the game, my sensitivity is up to 9 or 10. I believe it's at 10 now, which is really going to help with rearranging my shot after I already hit the trigger. So my warrior skills are only going to get better. It's just a matter of time. But I don't want to just not show a gameplay just because I miss, a good amount of throws. If it's a decently good gameplay, I'm going to post it, and then also that helps some of you that are on the same skill level or looking to get better at a character. This will also, can be used as like helping you learn from my mistakes or learn from things that I can do that you haven't remembered to put in your head to do. So it's a learning experience for both of us. That's why I don't post just wins. I want to be that content creator that can post whatever gameplay that's entertaining. I think that's what lacks on a lot of people, is they throw away a lot of footage because it's not a win or it's not a super high tier gameplay. We can't hold ourselves to top-notch content creators, because then a lot of them find out that they're running out of content ideas. So as you can see, I'm placing the turret right here, right in the middle of the forge, because the final circle's going in the forge. So I placed the turret right in the middle to shoot at anybody that comes around to help me figure out where they're at. So those guys, I figured they already have the high ground. They're definitely not going to move from the high ground. Just like any other battle royale, having the high ground is very crucial, and I think it's even more crucial in this game because you can't just build up to the high ground. You have to use your abilities, and with that height, the only way I could really get up there is either get to the second story and heroic jump, or have the gold version of the heroic jump and jump up there. I didn't really want to push it too bad because I didn't really know how many was left in their squad. If I remember correctly, there's 2 up there at this moment, but there's still 8 people left, not counting me and my teammate. So I didn't know if it's a full squad or just a couple, but I believe the squads are split up at this point. My duo, like I keep calling my duo, my teammate and I pretty much have the first floor completely secure, which is something I wanted to make sure, because as long as we have the first floor secure, nobody can either bring their teammate back or forge more abilities, health, upgrade, just anything like that. So we definitely wanted to make sure we kept that secure. I wanted to keep forging just to spend my shards so I could keep disenchanting everything that I could. As you see, that turret's doing damage for some on people that we can't even find, so it really helps, because as you can hear people doing their shield potions and their health potions. We're wasting their resources before we have to engage in them. The hammer is probably my favorite weapon for hunter, or not hunter, for warrior right now, and that's only because it's a little bit easier for me to use. But I'm making myself get used to the axe because it has way more damage, especially the gold axe. It does like I can't remember if it's called fire axe or lightning axe, but as you see right there, that guy hit me with flame ability from hitting me with his weapon, and that's what the gold axe does. So that's something I'm trying to get used to, and that guy had the gateway, which is pretty much a death machine. Pretty intimidating, especially in the ending lobbies, because they got 300 bullets. You don't really have to reload. So right here I'm just trying to free throw, trying to get as many axes through as possible without getting hit, but I peeked a little bit too quick. So the good thing about gun count endings, honestly, the good thing and annoying thing is you have a lot of tiers that you can hide as a chicken, and you can get to place a little bit quicker. So I was able to survive, and I wanted to try to help my teammate out here, but he ends up dying. And right now it's a 1v3. So I thought about bringing him back, but I was a little bit too worried about giving up this high ground right here. I knew I was going to have to go back in the forge, but this guy is just non-stop hitting some tough peaks. I hear the axe, I'm worried. The axe, like as you see right there, completely destroys. For some reason he decided he needed to rush me, and luckily he had no more chickens left, so he just died immediately. So that was a big relief off my chest, because if you can hit shots with that gold axe, which I don't know why I didn't pick it up, I think I was just too focused. If you can hit shots with that gold axe, especially end game, it's insanely hard to counteract it. So 1v2 situation. Yeah, 1v2 situation. I didn't want to take any storm damage as possible because I cannot forge any more health or shield potions. So I pretty much only have these potions left, and the ones that are on the ground. This guy, I don't know what he was doing. I think he just got stuck on first floor. I went ahead and go for him just to secure the kill, and I'm pretty sure I ended up pulling off this kill. He either dies from storm or no, he comes back. Okay, he comes back, and I end up finishing him right here. So right now I'm trying to, I can hear this guy. and kind of look around the first floor. I know that he's not on the first floor, so he's got to be second floor. Right there, that pretty much told me. Almost died right there. I kind of played a little bit too aggressive in my opinion. At that moment, he could have easily got me. Luckily, I had the healing station. That helped me out a lot in this situation. Turrets came in huge. I know he's on top, and I know he has to drop down, so I didn't want to use my heroic leap to go up there and play a little bit too aggressive with not being very comfortable with this loadout. But let's see how this plays out. I'm trying to just pre-fire here to get some easy hits. Not a lot of cover. Turrets do some work, but my hammers come out pretty decent, come out on top. So thank you guys. We will catch you in the next video. Peace out.